Welcome to Pindar Poetry. We hope you learned something new.
You begin by defining the project's scope and immediately creating frames for each target device so you can design responsively from the first step. Once done, establish a 16px base grid and an 8-point spacing system so elements align predictably. This saves time when scaling. Import your logo, icons, and any brand assets to the Assets panel so components can reference them. Make sure to create a page structure, research, design, handoff to keep iterations organized as you add components and layouts. Now you construct the core UI by building reusable components, navigation, cards, and buttons, and grouping related states into variants so you can swap them quickly. Use auto layout for lists and forms to make spacing adaptive. Set consistent padding and gap tokens to maintain rhythm. Add constraints on child elements and a column layout grid to ensure components respond to frame resizing. Once these systems are in place, duplicate and compose pages using instances, so changes propagate and keep the design consistent. To finalize, build interactive prototype flows that connect frames and use Smart Animate for smooth transitions so stakeholders understand behavior. Once the prototype is solid, compile styles and tokens and create an exportable spec page with measurements, assets, and CSS snippets to speed development. Share the file with proper permissions and test on device previews. If something breaks, check for missing fonts, detached instances, or wrong export settings. Resolving those 3 issues usually restores visuals and interactions quickly.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you.